Fraud is a business, just like any other. Those who do it get up every morning and go to work, like you and I, except for them to make money, they target financial institutions like yours. Where financial incentives exist, there will be fraudsters ready to attack. Hi, I'm Tiffany Nguyen, and I'm a threat researcher at Arkose Labs, where we believe the best way to stop fraud is to take away the return on investment of the attack itself. We focus on making it uneconomical for fraudsters to choose our customers to attack. If an attacker cannot make money off an attack, they will stop, conserve their resources, and move elsewhere. If you're out in the middle of the ocean and you see a shark, you don't have to be the fastest swimmer in the ocean to get away from that shark. You just have to be faster than the slowest swimmer. So, how can Arkose help better equip you to not be the slowest swimmer in the ocean and deter fraudsters from choosing you to attack? Let me show you. At Arkose Labs, we combine real-time risk assessment with targeted enforcement challenges to protect logins, account creation, and other highly targeted endpoints of fraud. This is one such endpoint. As a regular user, I can come in and enter my credentials, which you can see aren't exactly mine, but these were given to me in good faith. We are not conducting human fraud today. Wow, looking at that account balance, I kind of want to commit human fraud. When I click login, what we didn't see happen in the background was that Arkose Detect, the risk decision engine, made an evaluation on my traffic profile and determined that I was a good user. As a result, I was able to continue my browsing activity uninterrupted. So let's try that again, this time with a change in our profile. What I'm doing here is I'm going to recreate a behavior we have seen from automation across our global network. What I'm doing is I'm going to change my header user agent value to report that I'm an Android browser on a Galaxy Nexus device, even though you can see I'm on a MacBook in a Chrome browser. The reason why automation or threat actors in general tend to use this behavior is that they want to mask their traffic to avoid identification. But as we see, this time Arkose Detect spotted something anomalous about our behavior and triggered Arkose Enforce to serve a dynamic attack response. What you see is one challenge out of a deep bench of proprietary challenges we have uniquely designed to undermine the economic drivers behind bot and human fraud farm attacks. As a human user, I can easily answer this prompt. For automation or bot, they would have to undergo optical training to be able to read these images and properly answer the prompt, which we can easily break with a change in the images or the challenge itself. This is why we do adaptive decisioning, which allows us to respond with the appropriate pressure given the risk profile. What I mean is if there's an escalation in threat, we can respond accordingly. So let's do that. This time, we're going to tell Arkose Detect that we are a bot. We're going to self-identify. When I attempt to log in this time, the challenge is slightly more difficult. For automation to solve this, it would have to be trained on both the shadow shapes and the icons, which again breaks with the change in the images or the presented challenge. Now, what we've seen so far are potential challenges to respond to automation, but as we know, human fraud exists in the threat environment as well. That's why Arkose has challenges to respond to that level of threat too. This time we're going to tell Arkose Detect that we're a very bad human user. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm just trying to check my account balance, I don't want to be doing mental math. Now, for a human user behind this screen, especially a fraudster, having to do this and doing it multiple times is an investment of time. That, for me, does not seem to be financially feasible, and maybe I'll reevaluate about attacking this particular endpoint. Most fraudsters will move away. Our platform is proven so effective against automated attacks that we have a guaranteed attack SLA and the industry's first $1 million warranty against credential stuffing. Come speak to us at Arkose Labs if you want us to stand behind you with our zero-tolerance attitude to fraud.